Well, first, I really appreciate everybody being here. It's awesome to see you. It's been a long time since we've done live press conferences, so I appreciate that. But, it started with Dowling. I think Bloodworth had the sack fly on a tough pitch, and then Jenna Lord had a slap and run for the 3 runs. And obviously, we were hoping not to have to use Montana, but it's 0-0, and we don't have any hits, and they have 4. And with first and second, I wasn't going to take that chance. So it's a good win to start the regional, and we're just hoping to get better with every game.
Questions for girls? Sorry.
Can you take us through the home run? What you see? Like it was a high pitch. You went up and got it.
Well, I said earlier, if it's going to be a bad pitch and you're going to swing, you better give it your all. So I just saw it there, and I gave it my whole heart. So.
Allie, what did you see from Montana, especially coming in and kind of closing out that jam?
She's really gritty, and I think that's what makes her really dominant as a pitcher is even if she feels like she's not her best with her stuff that day, she will outwork you, she will outgrit you, and I think that's what she did out there on the mound today.
As someone that's worked with her, she's had a big workload over the last few weeks. Have you noticed anything, any change in her?
I think she likes it, honestly. I think she likes to be the workhorse. That's kind of who she is. She's that type of pitcher that says, give me the ball, and that's what we love about her.
Does she kind of give you all a spark a little bit? Because y'all were hitting this through the first 3 innings, and then she comes out and puts the fire out for you, and then you come up and get a home run. So just talk a little bit about that. Does she kind of spark to get y'all away?
I think all of our pitchers give us a spark. We have a lot of trust in anybody who goes out there. I think really what gave us the spark was Bailey Dowling and going yard.
For Bailey, how important was it for you leading off that 4th inning to try and get something going offensively?
Well, we just wanted to, pass the bat down, so it just happened to be a home run. And then Ship kept it going, and Blood, it was awesome. It was good.
Anything else for the girls?
Allie, you and Kaylee were teammates in Tennessee, so to have a chance to compete against her, what was that like?
It was really cool. We talked a little bit before the game, and it was awesome just to see her again. She is one of my really good friends, so being able to compete with her, even though it's not on the same team anymore, is really fun.
Anything else? All right, you're good. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, questions for Coach?
Patrick, Lexi Kilfoyle warmed up. What is her status now? How
It's
surprised would you be to not see her pitch this week?
it's totally up to her, the doctor, and the athletic trainer. So if she feels good enough to do it, she'll do it. She pitched this week in practice too, so it's very encouraging to see that.
Coach, I think in the first 3 innings, you had a total of 11 batters go up to the plate total between the first 3, and then in the 5th inning, you had 8 go up there. You talked about passing the bat down. You guys were able to capitalize on it a little bit. Still lacking, could have put that away a little bit earlier, but it's got to be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't remember who it was, but it was a 0-1 pitch, and she hooked it to first base, and it's low and away, and if she either stays behind it, put it up the middle, whatever, I think it's a bigger inning, like you said. But she rolls over to first base, another out, and then I think the next kid actually got hit or walked, so we had bases loaded. Obviously you're the home team. You have an opportunity to run rule somebody, so do it. You can end the game early. We could have ended it twice, and then Montana wouldn't have to pitch more pitches. But, again, I'm happy with the win. They're a good opponent, and they showed it.
Are you confident enough to ride Montana for the rest of the series? If you have to, can she handle that?
Oh, yeah. She's plenty confident. I'm confident in her, too, though. So, I mean, she pitched, 6 innings at Western Kentucky. We had the whole week off. I gave him 3 days off. She pitched at SEC tournament, 1 game. So she's got plenty of gas left.
What's the message to the team, to the lineup going into the 4th inning without a hit for the first 3?
Well, everybody yelled, break up the no-no, for sure. But you had to get something going, They had, I think, 4 hits at the time, and they had the first and second and 1 out, and then Montana shut the door. But we needed to match their little run. And I don't know how she hit it because it was shoulder high, and she tomahawked it for sure. She hit it hard the first time, too, though. Almost the exact same pitch. She just didn't get it out.
Last year at this time, we were talking about peaking, because, 8-0 going into the postseason, sweep the SEC tournament. Offensive concern right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's a totally different feel. When you shoot, 7 of our hitters are new this year. I mean, we had to replace a lot. And I still have to be patient. There was a lot of freshmen out there today. I think at least 4 hit, maybe even 5. So I have my patient hat on. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I do. Might be different for some people, but because they're learning as we go along, and this is something new for a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm looking at McNeese 11, Notre Dame 1, Georgia lost today. This tournament has changed a little. You've been in it a long time. There was a time when you could walk in and look at your first regional opponent and say,
Done. Yes.
let's start looking at who we play next. And
Right.
Is that done?
I mean, what was Virginia Tech's score? 2-0? 4? Okay. I mean, it was 1-0 for like 4 innings. And that was 1 versus 4 with St. Francis of Pennsylvania. And, La Tech pitched their number 1 pitcher, Keeley. And obviously it's respect to the other school. I think we showed respect to Chattanooga. Because if you don't show respect right now to who you're playing, they will beat you, period. That goes for our offense, our defense, our pitchers, whatever, me. And, you want the other team to feel like, okay, we respect the hell out of you. And we're going to take it to you. So I think Montana did that. I thought our defense did that. I mean, offensively, we probably didn't do enough, but we did enough to win.
We talked yesterday about scoring early, and obviously that didn't happen today, but did you like some of the adjustments you saw in the lineups that come through?
Yeah, I mean, we can't strike out 3 times in the leadoff. That's a bad thing. We can't do that. We got to put the ball in play. But up and down the lineup, Jenna Lord hit it hard, and she executed. That's kind of like a hit and run when she drove in Gidley. Bloodworth, that was a great at bat to get the sac fly, hit it hard deep to center field. So, there were some bright spots.
Take one more.
Coach, coming into that inning after you score the 2 runs, Ashley Crane has the area, getting 2 runners on. Montana found she was shut it down with the defense in behind her. Talk about her, kind of shutting that down in a good spot there.
She's just what Shipman said. She's very gritty. And, I mean, you guys know this, but if we played 56, she would say, can I have the ball 56 times? Seriously. But she's also a team player, and she has great mudita for her teammates who pitch. Salty gave us 3 1/3, shutout ball. That was huge. And a hot day like this, that was big. But Montana's always going to want the ball, and she's going to show up whoever we're playing.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks a lot, you guys. I might have to get Papa Mama now.